So anyone who's been lurking around the GTA 6 scene will have no doubt heard of Bryan Zampella, with him currently being a high trend search regarding the upcoming release of Grand Theft Auto 6. People have been following Bryan Zampella on social media, desperately hoping for any sort of leak or hint of information regarding the much anticipated title. But who is Bryan Zampella, what does he do, and what does he have to do with Rockstar Games, if anything, and ultimately Grand Theft Auto 6? Well, researching this topic has not been easy. Information regarding Bryan Zampella is extremely scarce. There's no Wikipedia article about him, searching around the internet will reveal not much more than his recent portfolio, and overall there seems to be a deficiency in the amount of sources that I can go off when I'm looking around for information about Bryan. For example, I can't even find his basic information like his age, family, or even birthplace, and that's using the likes of advanced Google search, but regardless, here's what I've found. Bryan Zampella is a B-list actor who's acted in TV shows, movies, as well as a few shorts dating back as far as 2015, with the most notable movies that he's been in include the likes of Fight of Fury, Don't Kill It, The Protector, and My Best Friend's Famous. What leads people to believe that Bryan is the voice of the next GTA protagonist is the fact that not only does he look similar to Jason, the GTA 6 character that he's believed to be, but also has connections to the likes of Ned Luke, Shawn Fonteno, the actors of Michael and Franklin, but also has connections to the likes of Joseph Rubino, who is a cinematic director who worked at Rockstar. Now I say worked at Rockstar because as far as I can see, Joseph doesn't work at Rockstar Games anymore, so fans speculating that because Bryan has been hanging out with Joseph, meaning that Bryan has close ties to Rockstar Games, I deem to be unlikely. The same being true of him hanging around with Shawn Fonteno. Recently the two made a teaser trailer for a production called Dead Drop for the YouTube channel Blast Crew, which has had fans up in arms thinking that it has something to do with GTA 6, which is one of many things that Bryan has been posting on social media, which includes prancing around in stereotypical Miami Vice-like apparel with a bat, making suggestive posts, and generally just hyping up what people believe to be GTA 6. So is Bryan Zampella working with Rockstar Games? I deem that to be very unlikely. At least until we get any sort of confirmation from Rockstar Games, I would heavily weigh on the side of Bryan being a simple troll for the sakes of gaining popularity to leverage his career off of the hype train of GTA 6, because everything I've seen so far is skeptical at best and downright cringeworthy at worst. For those who are unaware, there are things that companies hand out to employees known as non-disclosure agreements, or NDAs for short. If hypothetically Bryan was under an NDA from Rockstar, Bryan posting suggestive content on social media which is pointing to GTA 6 would very likely land him in hot water with Rockstar Games, possibly leading to things such as being fired, getting sued, or worse, which for a B-list actor with everything to prove would be a very unsmart decision, which is why I believe the opposite is the reality, which I believe Bryan is just being a simple troll who is acting out for the simple goal of garnering as much attention as possible for the sakes of leveraging his own career. But as I say, we don't know much at this point, especially since the fact that Bryan Zampella is a pretty hidden guy on the internet outside of this whole GTA scene. Information even so far as basic information such as his age, where he lives, what games he's allegedly been a part of.
You've been involved in so many projects. Film, game, you name it.
And just everything beyond TV and film productions he's been a part of is extremely hard to find. If there's anything to learn from this, I think we need to take everything with a grain of salt when it comes to random B-list actors teasing people on social media. I don't know what will happen if or when Bryan is found out to be a hoax, or if he is at all, but here's hoping that whatever happens, GTA 6 will turn out to be the game that was worth the 10-year wait, and that we will hear something from Rockstar soon.
I'm here, I figured let me get acquainted with them, and they should get acquainted with me, because we're gonna be together for a very long time. We're a crew right now. We're a unit.